So upcoming Friday nights, me and the degenerate boys that we are, we're coming back with the betting show.
You look at the way he bounces off tacklers, the way that he keeps his eyes downfield, his vision, his ability to find holes, his pass catching ability, right? Because he had.
In my lifetime, I'd put him at probably around the 2 area, with again the only other person up there being King Ricky.
Anthony Richardson or Caleb Williams at the 111.
Yeah.
So just hit us. What is up, everybody? It is your host, Jacob Krogan, and his co-host here, Jared Bear Bolton. And welcome to the NFL in Review for Week 5, brought to you by the BSing Sports Network.
And the 2 biggest degenerates.
And the 2 biggest degenerates there ever was. Let's go beer chug. You know what? I might get that.
That really twists my arm.
bit.
All right, fine.
I'll have to go grab a beer. Yeah. I know. Sorry, Gingy, I don't have one off the rip. But I will go grab one because I deserve it.
So,
But while we're waiting for everybody, Bolton, go ahead and show off your jersey while I grab this beer.
all right. So for those of you who don't know, big Cardinals fan, you can tell by the tapestry in the back there. This came in the mail. No big deal. Don't ask where I got it from. It's not NFL shop. Marvin Harrison Jr. still hasn't signed his NFLPA jersey, but I tell you what, these $60 knockoff jerseys are A+. Worth every penny. Shit looks fire. It's got everything that a normal jersey would have for half the price. Nobody's going to know unless they watch the stream, and if that's the case, then fuck you. Jake, what about you? What are you rocking today?
Oh, dude, you know I had to rock the big Pat Surtain, the AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Mr. Pick Six. Dude, it was such a beautiful game.
If you had to describe this week in like one sentence, Jake, what would it be?
This week, mass fucking chaos.
Yeah. I think my sentence would be like hot potato. Who wants to lose the game in the fourth quarter?
Dude, and trust me, there was a ton of fourth quarter blown leads. That was
It's the
very
witching
rough
hour.
to watch.
It's the witching hour.
The witching hour.
When losses become wins and wins become losses.
God, that tastes good after the gym. Well, here you go, Gingy. This one's for you, buddy. We love you always coming and watching, dude.
Real one. He's a real one. Between you and Pete, I don't know who's here more.
Oh, dude, that's cold.
It's good, though, ain't it? After a good workout, that's a good beer.
Woo! Oh, yeah. Whole reason I work out. Ugh. Man, that was ice cold. I need to turn my refrigerator down. But so let's jump into the games, man. So we had the Bucks Falcons. The Falcons won 36-30 on Thursday night. Everybody saw that. Kirk Cousins threw for 509 yards on Maverick. Am I on the right? Yeah, I'm on the right week.
Yeah.
Oh, we talked about the Friday night. That's why this all sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, just, Kirk Cousins doing the most Kirk Cousins thing and breaking Matt Ryan's, passing.
On Matt Ryan night.
On Matt Ryan night when he got
that is so fucked up. It's like, hey, this dude did so much for our franchise, and all those records are now shattered. Sorry, bud.
Yeah.
Single
they
game.
belong to Kirk motherfucking Cousins. And that's all that matters.
Yeah, but the Bucks should have won this game. This was game 1 Thursday night. Literally was late game turnovers, not converting third downs, penalties, putting the Bucks in terrible position. Letting Young Waku kick the 52-yarder to give him all the momentum right into overtime and let him march down the field and score immediately.
Yeah. No,
that's all there is to it. That's literally just one of the 14 games that were 13 games that went on, and I guarantee you 10 of them were very similar to this.
See, but you say the Bucs should have won this. I say it should have never went to overtime. I mean, you had the blocked field goal and the missed field goal by Koo. So
I know, but the Bucs kept giving them the ball. The Bucs were up like with 2 minutes to go, and they put themselves in like a 3rd and 25. And it was like, okay, well, you're giving the ball with a minute and a half to Kirko Bangs out there, and you knew what was coming after that.
Fair enough. Oh, Gingy, remind me to message you about this upcoming week and see if you can get it off. if he's still watching.
They probably just.
But yeah, no. So the Falcons won this game. Kyle Pitts finally showed up again, and Jerry, what's up, buddy? Nice to see you again. Jerry, what team do you root for? I'm trying to think. I can't remember.
Yeah, we don't want to lose a follower by just shitting on your team. We'll make sure to say good things about them.
Only good things. And then Drake London finally, first round talent, 12 catches, like 153 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah.
And so you love to see it. Has Kirk Cousins figured it out, Bolton? Is this their division now?
No, I think the Bucks are not going to let that happen in Tampa if the stadium is still standing come, next time they play there.
Yeah. Shout out to, Ryan and Bill right now. They're in Orlando.
And everybody in the Tampa and Florida area. Godspeed. Please get out if you haven't already, but it's probably too late now. But
Z Money, we're winning the Super Bowl. Dak for MVP. We're the best team in the Tolbert.
Jesus.
We love our Z Money quotes, man. Dallas fan to a T. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, or just like and share. Liking and share. Oh, no.
Oh.
Jerry,
what are we doing, Jerry?
Jerry, buddy. We got a game this week, Jerry.
I tell you what, give the Chargers a dominant wide receiver one option with a run-heavy offense, and then they start running play action with Herbert. I think they're going to be decent.
Oh, yeah, no, they just need a receiver.
Yeah, they're just throwing the UFL receivers at this point.
Absolute cinema. We love you. We love it, Z-Money, as always, buddy.
Z-Money, I'm surprised you stayed up and watched that game. I had to watch the highlights the next morning because I was not staying up until 3 a.m. to watch that.
Yeah, what happened with that game?
Rain delay. There was a storm came through.
Oh, yeah, no, I definitely knocked out. I didn't watch it, so yeah. No.
I think the kickoff time was 9:45 Eastern. It was like, Jesus Christ, I'm not watching this.
Oh, yeah, definitely in bed. I just woke up to text from Gucci saying Tolbert's the guy, and I was just like, well, I guess
whatever. We'll get to that game and talk about how terrible those two offenses are.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And then we had our London game, which I don't know about you, Bolton. When I wake up on Sunday morning, I love that there's football on.
That's bold of you.
9 in the morning.
I'm waking up anytime in the morning on a Sunday.
No, dude, just waking up at 9 and just turn on the TV, football, making breakfast. I can't think of it.
I am struggling to get out of bed at noon to watch the 1 p.m. games. You think I'm waking up at fucking 9 a.m. to watch this game? No way. And I'm glad I didn't. Sam Darnold didn't have his best day. Aaron Rodgers threw 3 interceptions. It was a good game, but
yeah, no.
This is a defensive battle, and that's what makes the really good teams, why the Vikings are still undefeated, is even when Sam Darnold doesn't have his best day. Granted, Justin Jefferson still had his, and 22 targets. Garrett Wilson still had his. The rest of the offenses just were terrible.
Oh yeah, no, I mean it happens. It is what it is. But the Vikings, to me, still are the best team in football. They're the most well-rounded team. And they proved it. I mean, Aaron Jones went down, although they did struggle in the second half when Aaron Jones did go down. So,
yeah,
kind of scared about that one.
Well, I mean, even Sam Darnold got banged up, and Mullins was in there for a little bit.
Not just one play.
Yeah, well, still, you don't want to ever see the only dude, after your, rookie quarterback's out for the season. You don't want to see Sam Darnold limping around either.
Yeah, but I mean, they're on their bye week, so they'll get healthy and be good to go.
I still think the Lions will best the Vikings, but I do agree that those are probably teams 1 and 2.
Man, I don't know. That would be an awesome game, and it might even be your NFC Championship of the week, or of the year, at the end of the year.
What do we think about Saleh? Hold on, go back to that one. What do we think about Saleh getting fired?
Saleh did get fired.
Jesus, you lost to the undefeated Vikings, and they're like, nope, we've seen enough. Got to go. Wasn't the quarterback that threw 3 interceptions. It's Saleh's fault. What are we doing?
Yeah, I mean, there was multiple things. The person, or I saw something about he was wearing the whatever starts with an L, some country, Lebanon or something like that, flag on his sweatshirt and stuff, and just I don't know. They needed to do something. People need to save their jobs.
Chris Gutierrez is about to get booted off of YouTube.
Hey, buddy, I 100% sent you the email to join. So, I mean, by all means, if you want to join in, it's up to you, buddy.
Don't come in. We don't want you.
Oh, thank you, buddy. I love the old school. I mean, they're not the new Broncos colors. That's their old school. Shout out to the 1977. And
Yeah. Those things are badass. They
oh,
look good.
dude,
They should just constantly rock those.
dude, that should
Get
be
rid of
their
the
home
old. Get
uniform.
rid of the new dark blue. Just go back to the old style. What are we doing?
Some of us have work.
Hey, no, don't cough on me. I have one white blood cell. I don't need you coughing on me. The thing's already
fair
fighting for its fucking life.
enough. Right. But yeah, him getting fired, I think it was just the scapegoat. But Aaron Rodgers just doing his thing. Hey,
Look
there
at
we go,
that.
Gary.
Hey,
Keep
somebody get
commenting.
YouTube.
We love the interactions. We love doing everything.
Yeah,
And we
this
just-
usually turns into a lot of fantasy. This is actually our international show. Last week we had an international guest on.
Was our
Or
international
commenting.
show. We had people watching from Mexico, so shout out to Mexico.
Yeah.
Modelo time, fool.
It's Modelo time. Fool.
But yeah, no, I don't think he should have got fired. I think Nathaniel Hackett is to blame for all this, and he's a joke.
Well, so what's funny is that you say that they're talking about somebody else, probably the quarterback coach or whoever, calling plays instead of Nathaniel Hackett anyways. But
it's
he gets
almost
to
like
keep his job.
it's almost like they did this with the Denver Broncos when Nathaniel Hackett was the head coach.
Yeah.
He can't call plays. He's not a good coach.
I don't get it. Maybe Aaron Rodgers loves his offense, okay, but the fact that they're already hinting at somebody else calling the plays, but he gets to keep his job is just just mind blowing to me.
Like I said, there's some in-depth, deep stuff that we won't know about. I feel like for a while they didn't even let him say goodbye to the team. Like let him inform the team. They just kicked him out of the building. Said you're fired.
Yeah.
So that's kind of sad. You hate to see it like that, and you're just kind of curious what happened. And so we'll keep everybody posted on what happened. This guy.
Don't even pull them up. Don't even pull the comments up.
Not even. Gonna. Panthers at Bears. The Bears beat the shit out of the Panthers 36-10. Caleb Williams had a 300-yard game, 2 touchdowns. Chuba Hubbard continues to be a boss in the new Panthers offense. And DJ Moore, 5 receptions, 105 yards, 2 touchdowns. What was your takeaway from this, Bolton?
My takeaway is I only watched the first half because that's all I needed to see. The Bears seemed to come into the game more prepared. They seemed more well coached. They were making plays. Caleb Williams is actually trusting his superstar receivers. He's too worried about making throws to people that are only 4 yards open. You don't have those kind of windows in the NFL. He's finally throwing jump balls to DJ Moore, and DJ Moore is coming down with them. And he had a day. Meanwhile, on the other side, you have the Panthers that looked, like the Panthers, like we expected. They got one good win whenever, they had the QB change, but eventually the team's going to get back to where they were, and they're going to have, just sloppy play. They just look sloppy on both sides of the ball, and they got, humiliated against the Bears. And
Absolutely.
I don't know what the hell this Panthers team is going to do.
I mean, we'll figure it out as long as Deontay Johnson just keeps getting the ball. I really
He's
don't care.
questionable with a hamstring or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell's going on with him.
Yeah.
And no Adam Thielen as well.
Yep.
But-
And so it's literally just him. These second round, first round receivers just have not, and Leggett and Mingo just haven't shown up. They've just been drafting bad, and that's the Panthers in a nutshell. You have to do a whole strip down of that entire team. And
I don't know what you do because, Deontay Johnson's not getting any younger. He's, 28, 29?
Yep.
Adam Thielen's 31, 32, somewhere around there. Like,
nobody's stepping up. Did you see that Trimble hit? Oh, dude, he got literally decleated, and he's knocked out in the air. His body goes limp, ball goes flying, just folds like a pancake. It was a brutal hit, but he's young and he was up and coming, and then he just got murdered on the football field. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with him.
Yeah, ESPN's coming up.
Yeah, right. Up next, this might even be the game of the week. The Ravens at the Bengals.
100%.
Oh, the Ravens came away with a win, 41-38. Game went to overtime. Lots of points scored. Joe Burrow played almost perfect ball. Threw for 392 yards, 5 touchdowns. Was threw
I want to see
39
the
times,
stat.
completed 30 passes.
I just want to see the stat of quarterbacks that throw for 5 touchdowns and lose.
Oh, dude, I bet you he's the only one.
Yeah, it's insane.
There's no way. Like, and it just, dude, what the 3 straight runs in overtime or whatever it was, and the not being aggressive. And T.
Yeah.
Higgins came out and said he hated how they weren't aggressive. That man's going to get traded. I guarantee it. They're
Oh, yeah, it's
1-4
too late for
right
him.
now. Dude, they played a brutal, just an absolute brutal first 5 games.
Yeah.
They're a good football team.
Well, not according to Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow came out and said, "We are not a fucking championship team." Damn. That's brutal.
I mean,
so
you're
you
not
guys just
winning
played the
games.
Ravens that are, perennial AFC championship team. Like, let's
Yeah.
not downplay the fact that you're one bobbled snap from a punter from this being a win. And,
Dude, but
then what
also
do you
they've
say?
lost to. I'm trying to remember who they've played. They've lost to.
Chiefs, Ravens, Washington,
Yeah,
and
the Pats.
yeah.
Week 1 Pats, get it. First game back. Okay, cool. But then you play the Chiefs, the Commanders, who look unstoppable right now.
Yeah.
You beat the Panthers. So cool. And then you lose to the Ravens. Like, that's rough. The only game
Yeah.
you really shouldn't have lost was the Patriots.
Yeah, 2-3 right now.
Yeah. They should be 2-3.
Yeah,
Instead,
exactly.
they're
They
1-4.
should be 2-3.
Yeah. And so, I mean, the Ravens still look like the Ravens. They look like the best team in the AFC, in my humble opinion.
You know what's crazy is they started letting Derrick Henry run downhill. It's like they watched the podcast or something. I don't know.
Dude, they had to watch the podcast and you say, put Derrick Henry in the pistol.
Yeah.
Stop doing this to the sides, shotgun
Yeah.
bullshit. But, I mean, I loved it. Loved seeing it. And,
It's
yeah, I
unfortunate.
thought
Like, they were literally just one bobbled, hold away from winning that game, and that would have been the end of it. Nobody would have. T. Higgins wouldn't have said shit. Joe Burrow would have been like, "Good team win. Let's go. Let's get out of this." Instead, Joe Burrow's coming out saying, "We're not a championship contending team." T. Higgins is pissed off from one play, and that's what they have to say.
yeah. But, I mean, what are you doing? You're 1-3 in overtime.
Yeah, I agree. Let's not
Send
run.
it.
Yeah,
Your quarterback's playing phenomenal. Fucking send it.
yeah.
You
I
have
agree.
nothing better to do. Lamar the GOAT. I mean, I got nothing. I can't say anything, Gabe. Like,
he still did throw for 4 touchdowns, and he didn't throw an interception. So, I mean, realistically, he probably had the, close, if not better, stat line.
yeah,
or
no,
QBR.
he looked good. The next game on the slate here is the Dolphins at the Patriots. And, man, this game was a snooze fest. I don't even
have to
know
talk
how to
about this
talk
game?
about this game.
Do we have to?
The Dolphins won 15-10. Stevenson looked like a good running back. I don't even know what to say. This game was so bad to watch.
Mostert had a couple of good runs, and that was about it. Each team would get like a first down and then 3 and out, and that was it. And then they'd punt. And then the other team would get like 1 or 2 first downs, 3 and out, or third down, punt. Just nonstop, and field goals galore, and just boring until the very end, which the Patriots once again.
Was it a touchdown?
Yeah. No.
Was it a touchdown?
No, it was not a touchdown.
No, it was not a touchdown. Okay.
That's because I also picked the Dolphins to cover the spread of like 3.5. So no touchdown.
Yeah, no touchdown. No. Next on the docket is the Browns at the Commanders. The Commanders won this game 34-13 in dominating fashion. So, Bolton, I got 2 questions for you. One, are the Browns' defense not good anymore?
No, I actually think that the first quarter and a half of this game, Louisville fan. Ugh.
Louisville fan. You don't find those very often.
I know, unless you're a basketball fan, huge basketball guy.
Yeah.
If you watch the first quarter and a half of this game, Jaden Daniels did not look good. They didn't look good at all on offense. Like, he was, constantly punting. He was throwing interceptions. He wasn't looking very good. He was under duress. And then they eventually figured it out from some really good defensive plays, interceptions that put him in plus territory. And then they started finding their rhythm and ran away with it. A little bit of that comes to the Browns offense, but I don't think The Browns' defense is bad. The Browns' defense just can never get off the damn field because their offense goes out there and shits the bed, and then boom, you got a 30-second break, and then you're back out there.
Yeah, no, I'm just.
Second
I don't
question,
know.
what do you got?
Oh, the second question is Jaden Daniel already the offensive rookie of the year?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Who do you put him over?
Well, I'm not. No, I'm saying
Or who
like
do you put
he's
over?
already locked it down. Like there's no question.
I mean, you can't say, like, okay, if he gets hurt tomorrow and then, can't play the rest of the
We're
season.
taking injuries out of it. Taking injuries
right.
out of it. Does anybody compete with him?
No, dude, he's doing unspeakable things. He's
Wow.
he's throwing for over 75% completion rating,
hmm
averaging like 250 yards a game, and then averaging like 50 on the ground. Like it's some astronomical number. Like all of those have never been done before in like a 5-game span, and he did it in his first 5 games. What he is doing, Caleb Williams, don't get me wrong, is coming into himself and getting better week by week. But I think the way Jaden Daniels has taken this league by storm, I think a lot of it has to do with Cliff Kingsbury, and I really hope they don't do exactly what they did with Kyler and go like 7-0 and then fall off and completely just limp into the playoffs and die.
Oh shit. Jerry said one of my best friends played basketball for Louisville, so I've been a huge fan ever since. Yeah, I mean
That
that
makes
makes
sense. I
sense.
told you nobody goes to Louisville football games until Lamar was there, and they're not
Mhm.
very good now. Losing to who the hell did Louisville lose to just a little while ago?
They did just lose to somebody. Oh, they lost to Notre Dame.
Before that, they had lost an ACC game.
They cost me a 4-team or two for that by the hook.
Ugh.
Took them plus 6.5. They lost by 7. Oh.
They played
But
an ACC. They played an ACC team and lost. I forget who the hell it was.
North Carolina State
Was that it?
shot in the dark.
No, we'll figure it out later.
Yeah,
We'll
no,
figure it out
that's
at the end.
sidetracked. But I don't know. Neighbors, I think, has a chance if he keeps
Yeah.
catching 10 balls a game for 100 yards. Like
That
he's
is
gonna go
true.
nuts.
But no, let's be real here. Like, how did Dak and Zeke's go? Because remember, they were both rookies the same year, and I think
Mhm.
Dak won it, even though Zeke had like a great all-time running back season,
Yeah,
and
but I mean
just
that's
because
how.
Dak's a quarterback, they gave it to him.
I mean, quarterbacks win all the awards, but they also get all the blame when they suck. So I mean, that's kind of how it goes. The next game on the docket is the Colts at Chargers, and man, this was also a fun game to watch because Joe Flacco is just a seasoned vet. But the Jaguars got the first win of the season, 37-34, and it was a close game till the end. I thought the Colts were going to come back and win it. Man, there was 41
Sweating.
points. 41 points scored in the fourth quarter.
Sweating. God.
It was
I just
absolutely insane to watch.
I don't even care about Joe Flacco. Let's talk about Alec Pierce. Absolutely putting the team on his back. He had like 180 something receiving yards.
He had 134, but yeah, you were close.
100. All right, whatever.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
seemed
it's
like that much. It seemed like he had every single deep ball go his way.
Yeah.
He did really well. The Jags. Granted, thank God they played the Colts because I took them to win their first game of the season. But if they played any team other than the Colts, I don't think they close this game out. They do the same thing that they did against the Texans a week or two prior, where they're winning the whole game. They just keep letting the Colts stay in it, or they let the Texans stay in it, and then the Texans actually capitalized and won that game with no time left on the clock.
Mhm.
If you're scoring 37 points, the game shouldn't be close.
You there? Uh-oh. Did I lose him?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Did I
No.
lose you? Is he
No,
gone?
I'm here? No?
Yes, this was going to be my question to Bolton is what do you do right now if
Am
you're
I
the
here? Am I
Colts?
back?
Yeah, you're back. I hear
Okay.
you.
All right. Sweet. Okay.
I see you. You're moving now.
All right.
What do you do with Joe Flacco here? I mean, my answer
You
is you
can't.
started. Sorry, Anthony Richardson is not ready.
No. I think if you bench Anthony Richardson after him playing 8 games, you're gonna fuck with his mental state. You gotta ride him out. You gotta let him get better. The minute you bench a rookie quarterback, and yes, he's in his second year, but he's only played like a total of 8 games through his
Yeah.
NFL career. He's still a rookie quarterback in terms of games played. I think you got to ride him out and put all your chips into him so that way he doesn't get demoralized and think that, he's not prepared for this. Joe Flacco understands he can sit his ass on the bench. He's fine. He doesn't want to. He's 41-year-old Joe Flacco or however old, 39-year-old Joe Flacco. He doesn't need to be running around doing all that. He's fine sitting on the bench. The Colts are already out of the playoff hunt. Let's be real here.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they are. I think they have the team to do it, but only if Joe Flacco is the quarterback, and that is how I feel about it. And Anthony Richardson's stock is just taking a dive bomb. So if you believe in him, buy him if you can. If not,
I think as an organization, right, I understand you're going to win now with Joe Flacco, but as an organization, you're trying to win long term, and you can't start benching your rookie quarterback for a veteran. It's just never turns out good. They get in their head, and then they just never turn into what they should be.
I mean, if that gets in their head, then they should not be a quarterback anyways. Just saying.
Dude,
Personally.
I'm just telling you, man, what everybody else is saying.
Stop fucking coddling everybody. Don't dumb it down. If they can't fucking learn it, that's on them.
Okay, so what? You go out and get Carson Beck next year? Like, what does this team do?
No, dude, not at all.
Who in the hell are you taking in next year's draft? You think Quentin Ewers is going to play a different ball game than exactly what
You don't
AR is
take
doing
him. You
now?
develop him.
That's what they're trying to do. Let him get game time and develop.
Don't get game time. You're just going to hurt his confidence anymore, even more.
So's benching him.
No, it's not. It should not. If that hurts your fucking feelings that you got benched because you're not playing well, you should not be in the league.
Mm.
And that's just my personal opinion. I mean, to each their own. But up next, we got the Bills at the Texans. The Texans come away with a win, 23-20. And Bolton, what has happened to the Bills? That's 2 straight losses.
Receivers. They have, I think their leading receiver was Keon Coleman with 40 yards. It was something ridiculous. I'm not looking at the stats. I'm not looking at the stats. I know it wasn't very much.
He had that 50-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, they don't have anybody to throw to, and it's all on Josh Allen. And then it's terrible play calling. Go to overtime. Why are you throwing 4 times within your own 10-yard line, or 3 times, my bad, to punt it with your punter literally sitting at the back of the end zone, trying to not get murdered, and then put them in field goal range instantly?
Oh, yeah. Quarterbacks play better when they're
I agree. But
I agree.
Shit organizations don't have that luxury of wasting 2 years, not wasting, but developing quarterbacks. The good organizations do, because they're picking up a quarterback either in the 3rd, 2nd, or even in Jordan Love's situation at the very end of the round 1. The teams that are drafting quarterbacks, with the 1st overall pick in the 1st round, that the fucking owner sucks at that point. It's the whole team. It's not even anything at the quarterback or anything.
What I think you need to do is you get a bridge quarterback, you bring that guy in, and then you get talent the next 2 years. You let him sit, you let him develop behind somebody like Joe Flacco, and then you let him go.
Problem is patience.
No, and that's the thing is everybody wants that instant gratification right now. They want it just now. That's not how this works. If you want to win and keep fans in the seat and keep people happy, you have to have patience. It's your team. You make the decisions. And so, what is up? Mr. Alan Floyd himself is in the chat. Haven't seen this boy in a minute.
I know, Jesus. What are you agreeing with Jake about? Just developing? Yeah, I mean, we all agree that's how you need to do it. But do you think the fucking Panthers are going to be able to, start Andy Dalton for 2 years and sell more than 30 tickets to their games? They already have a hard time, selling 60.
Man, I mean, it is what it is. But you got to
David Tepper wants that money now.
You don't get that money. You're gonna get fired. They're gonna force you to sell the team like the Commanders had to.
No, that's just because of allegations or cases.
Shakir got hurt. He's the clear wide receiver 1 for the Bills. That's pretty much all you need to know. And then James Cook, they're just loading the box. And
Yeah.
so that is the blueprint. They do not have a receiver right now. With Shakir out, Coleman's he's a rookie. He's not developed yet. He might be that guy one day. It's not right now.
He also drops passes.
Yeah. A lot of receivers I've seen that lately. A lot of the rookie receivers are dropping like easy passes.
Yeah.
Concerned. Up next, we have the Raiders at the Broncos.
This is your time to shine, bud. I didn't watch this
Oh,
game
yeah.
at all.
The Broncos won 34-18, and don't let that 18 show you. The Raiders scored a fourth quarter, no man, garbage time touchdown there, going for 2. They should not have scored more than 10 points. But honestly, I was scared shitless, Bolton. The first half of this scared the shit out of me.
I wish I could instantly go back to last Friday's podcast where you said, "Fuck the Raiders. Give me Broncos -10."
And guess what happened?
I know. I wish you would have just been fucking confident the whole way through.
Dude, it fucking cashed.
But
no,
they did score first. It was 7-0 quick, and I was like, oh, shit.
I mean, to be fair, Bowers, Moss, that motherfucker.
Yeah.
PJ Locke. Hate the motherfucker. And those that don't know, Alan Floyd is a Raiders fan, and I think he was waiting for this take. I think that's why he's watching here. And it should have been 17-3. But when you don't have a quarterback that can make a 5-yard out route throw, and you throw it towards this guy, Mr. Patrick Pan, bad things are going to happen. Like 102 yards, Uncle Rico.
That is Pro Bowl Uncle Rico.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to put some respect on his name.
That is Gardner Minshew, Pro Bowl quarterback. But, yeah, no. And he's right. It should have been 17-3. I thought Denver was going to lose again. I thought I was going to have to buy Joey Silva another football jersey, and I thought I was going to be in shambles for the rest of my life. Denver had lost 8 straight to the Raiders. They came out after that interception for a touchdown, and they just put it to the Raiders after that. The momentum completely shifted. The game completely shifted. They look great in those jerseys. Floyd, you can't lie. They look great in those jerseys. I've yet to meet one person to say otherwise. But
it's like the Chargers powder blue. You cannot hate on it. There's nothing you can do to be like, not good.
Oh, yeah. And Jerry, yes, Bowers is the top 2 tight end. The rest, that man is everything advertised. He did it at Georgia. He's doing it in the NFL. He is good.
Yeah.
And you have to get him the ball more. You have to make him the focal point. You do not have the receivers. Devontae Adams doesn't want to play there. And so, to me, this, yeah.
So
Bowers,
if we're saying Bowers is 2, do we say McBride 1?
I don't know.
Who do we put above him?
With Rashid Rice out, I'm putting Travis Kelce back out there.
I don't even think he had as big of a day as McBride did.
He had 10 catches for like 90 yards.
What did McBride have? I'd have to look.
I don't know what McBride had. You'll have to look that up. Yeah, no, Brock needs a quarterback. And Alan, let me know who you think they're going to draft, because they're probably going to get the number 1 overall. It's them or the Panthers. But honestly, I don't like any of the quarterbacks coming out of this.
I don't either. I'm not a fan.
There's no elite quarterback this year. There's elite running backs. Those are aplenty. And there's some good wide receivers, but there's
not even like a game changer generational wide receiver though that I would put up there.
Yeah. But also, Troy Franklin dropped a 50-yard touchdown pass. He was wide open by 100 yards. And Jerry agrees with me, says Kelce. With Rice hurt, no, Kelce is back to Kelce, because Rice was taking all the short passes away from Kelce.
All right.
And so Kelce's back, dude.
We'll see how the season unfolds.
Oh, we will. But I'm still waiting for Floyd to talk about that. But
what jersey did you end up getting from Joey?
So Joey's going to make me wait a few weeks because I guess he has a jersey. He asked me, and I said, sure, why not? He has a jersey bet with another guy for the 49ers and Cowboys game. Funny enough, Z-Money. And he said if he loses that, he'll have to buy the 2. But if not, that guy will buy mine. I'm going to get the old school Bo Nix jersey.
All right, that's fair. That's a good jersey.
I'm a believer now.
And he probably signed his NFLPA deal, so you probably get a real one.
Yeah, after after he yelled at Sean Payton, that's when he became my guy. He demands perfection from everybody. He needs to play better too. He's got some happy feet. I want to see that get fixed. But when he's comfortable, he looks really good. So I'm a believer. And McBride was 6 for 53. Jerry, we appreciate you stat checking, buddy.
I like that. I like that.
And
JT should be back, I believe. Because I think he was just questionable last week and ended up not playing come like the Friday practice. So I would not be surprised if JT is back. For Z Money over here with Bucky, Keenan Allen, or JSN. I think the safe play is Bucky.
I think the safe play is JSN. The fun play is Bucky. And Keenan Allen is boomer bust. He's going to get.
I'm going to be honest. I have 0 shares of any of these 3 people in any of my 8 leagues. So I just know that Bucky's been slowly doing more and more. Keenan Allen has not. JSN had a good game. He had his first touchdown last week, but I don't know that I don't know that he's going to be able to replicate that game.
I want to be a dick here and say how's your leagues going if you don't have JSN or Bucky?
Decent. There's a couple that are 4-0 or 3-2 or whatever, and then there's a couple that are 0-5.
Right? That's
you got to mix it up. You can't have the same team in every league. One of them's going to hit, and then we're good.
Right. And Floyd said, "Nah, Pierce ain't going to allow us to suck. We'll trade
your petty ass coach that's out here liking Instagram photos and shit for Devontae Adams playing his last game. Won't even refer to him as his name. Just 18." Yeah, 18's. We don't know what's going on with him.
Floyd, I mean this wholeheartedly. I do not mean this as a backhanded compliment. I don't think y'all are going to have to trade up for Sanders if you want him.
No.
I think he'll be there. I think y'all's pick will be low enough. But
I think it's a perfect Raiders pick. I think it's safe to say it's a perfect Raiders pick.
Yeah. And he's accurate if he has time, and he does have time. So him being a Colorado buff and Sanders being the national icon he is, you get to watch a bunch of those games. So I think Sanders is probably going to be the best quarterback in this draft class. That is a very hot take from me, I think. But I don't know if he's going to be elite ever. Cowboys need to trade up and get Gentry. Yeah. Everybody who doesn't have Breece Hall or Bijan Robinson needs Gentry. That's no ifs, ands, or buts.
I think everybody's trying to trade up for him. I just don't think the Cowboys are going to give the draft capital to go get him.
No, we'll see. But Bolton, the floor is yours for the Cardinals at the 49ers.
All right, Cardinals at 49ers. Is it Levi Stadium still? I don't even know where the 49ers home field name is now. Anyways, this game, the first half, the 49ers ran away with it. They got a blocked field goal for a touchdown, scoop and score. We, for the first time all year, didn't score on our first drive, which was, shocking. But we ended up keeping it close going into halftime. And somehow I think we were down 10 going into half. The Cardinals just kept fighting and fighting and fighting. And somehow our defense that is Swiss cheese that allowed pretty much all of the receivers to cook us in the first half decided that they're going to start playing football. And the 49ers decided that they do not want to win this game. There were 2 deflected passes that turned into interceptions. And then there was a fumble in the red zone that Jordan Mason coughed up that was going to probably end up being a touchdown drive. The Cardinals just kept battling, and the 49ers just absolutely did the same thing they've been doing all year. They did the same thing to the Rams, where you let a divisional opponent who knows your team so well because they play you twice a year hang around in a game that should have never been close because they let their foot off the gas, and the Cardinals squeak out a dub because the Cardinals are gritty. And for somehow, the 49ers did not score at all the second half, and the Cardinals just, fought and got back into the game from costly turnovers that the 49ers, should not have made, which is not the 49ers we know. The 49ers are now 2-3. They have the same record as the Cardinals, and we're both only 1 game out of first, with Seattle losing to the fucking Patriots.
Giants.
So I don't even know what the hell to expect from this division. Oh, Giants, whatever. Yeah. Another blue team. And that was another game that was weird, but I don't know what to expect from this NFC West division. I don't know who's the pretenders and who's the contender in this. I have no idea. Honestly, I thought we were going to lose this game pretty handily, and I was ecstatic when we came out on top. But we've got to figure something out in the first half for this team to be sustainable because we just get smoked the first half, and then have to fight our way back.
Fair enough. And then Jerry says, how many leagues do you got to be in before you're considered degenerate? I think more than 10
I'm in
is.
8.
Yeah.
I'm in
I
8.
think 10 is a degenerate number. I'm in 18, so.
I would say more than 6.
Really?
5 or 6. It's hard.
Okay.
It is fucking brutal. I have to set my lineups like tonight. I set it just for tomorrow, and then I will reassess come Saturday night, Sunday morning when I get the injury reports. And man, it is brutal. You're so
Takes me an
happy for
hour.
everybody that ever scores a touchdown because you're in so many leagues. You're like, fuck, I need this guy to do good. I need this guy to do bad. You're just all over the place.
But yeah, no, 8. Yeah, I'm in 18. It takes me an hour to set lineups and make sure everything's good to go. And even sometimes I still miss some things. I'm just like, damn.
Yeah. It's
But
it's the fucking people that, oh, I have a high ankle sprain and I'm a game time decision for a 4 o'clock game, and you're like, dude, if I fucking miss this, I have like 2 games to find one dude on my bench that's going to be able to fill this slot.
yeah, right. Up next, we got the Packers at the Rams. The Packers won this game 24-19. Jordan Love throws a pair of touchdown passes in the second half to rally the Packers past the Rams. And Kyron Williams
It's that dude.
is that guy. He's that guy, pal.
He's that guy.
Oh,
Oh my.
Jerry. Proud of you,
Jerry.
dude. Proud
Are
of
they
you,
all
buddy.
money leagues?
Oh, money leagues, I'm only in 13.
Yeah, I'm in 8 money leagues. I'm not, dude. If it's free, I'm not fucking putting any effort into it. I'm not looking at waiver wires.
Oh, well,
not
I'm
doing
in like
anything.
Scott's Fishbowl and like I'm in some big charity organization ones.
But anyways,
But yeah.
what do you got about this game?
Man, it just Matthew Stafford can't get a win to save his life. Man balls out.
Parkinson. I think Parkinson sells this game. He had the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go or whatnot. Parkinson had multiple. Like, they just kept targeting his ass. Right? Remember the 3rd and long, he gets it and doesn't extend the ball and puts him at 4th and 1, and thank God Kyron Williams picks up the 4th and 1. And then they throw it to him again and again, and it's like, why do we only target the slowest dude on the freaking field? I don't know.
Matthew Stafford understands defenses and he takes what they give him. He sadly just doesn't have talent right now. His guys can't get healthy. Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua are out for like another month still.
Yeah.
And the man's just trying to survive. But you're going up against a good team on both sides of the ball in the Packers. Love is back. Love is comfortable. And I
also don't like their play calling a little bit. Granted, the throw in the first quarter that he made to about the 3-yard line to Reed, where he was triple covered. Granted, the ball placement was perfect, but why are we throwing into triple coverage? Don't agree with that, decision making. Granted, he caught it, and nobody on the defensive side was able to make a play on it. And then back to the fourth quarter when they're trying to put the game away, all they have to do is get a first down, and it's pretty much over. And he throws a fade route, 30 yards downfield. It's like, that's our play call? We couldn't find a better play call than that? I'm not sure that I agree with it, but that's another team where the Packers were like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's let the Rams have another shot at winning this game at 2 minutes. It astounds me that this is what we're calling.
Right. Up next, we got the Giants at the Seahawks, where the Giants, with a huge upset, won 29-20. And, I mean, is Tracy that guy? 18 carries for 129 yards?
He looked good.
Yeah. Slayton had eight catches for 122 yards?
Yeah, that's just because Neighbors is out. But Slayton, long time.
But, I mean, it's are the Giants good?
No. Let's not get it twisted.
The Seahawks are good.
Supposed to be good. That comes into the contenders, pretenders. Where are we? They took the Patriots to overtime. All right, let's not get crazy here.
I mean, dude, any given Sunday, you can't go in there thinking one thing about a team because they will make you look.
I will
stupid.
say the Giants are bad enough to let the Seahawks get into position to tie that and go into overtime. And guess who blocked that field goal?
Who?
Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah.
Former Cardinals first-round draft pick 4 years ago, who we traded away because he is absolute dog shit in coverage, and we don't know if he's a linebacker or a safety or a corner. We don't know what he does, but apparently he's really good at blocking kicks, and we couldn't figure that out when we had him. So we gave him to the Giants, and he goes out and seals the game for him, 29-0 or to 29-20. Sorry,
doesn't hurt.
I'm a little bummed. Like I wish the Cardinals could block fucking kicks. Instead, we're getting kicks blocked, and they're going the other way to the house.
The Giants, I think, they're fighters. They don't know how to lose. They're in every game.
You know what's saving their ass?
What?
That D line. Holy hell. Gino got sacked 7 times that game. Got pressured even more. That D line had him running for his fucking life the whole game.
Dude, people are sleeping on the Giants. I think they're a decent team.
Yeah, they're probably about as good as the Cardinals. Realistically, they'll be sub 500, but close. Somewhere around there.
Oh yeah, and then we're just gonna skip the Cowboys at the Steelers game. I mean, nobody really wants to talk about that.
Nobody gives a shit about that.
Yeah,
Sorry, Z Money.
But the Cowboys won in a barn burner, 20-17 game. Dak throws for 2 touchdowns. Rico Dowdle, 20 carries, 87 yards. Tolbert, 7 receptions, 87 yards, and 1 touchdown. And that's all anyone cares about. And for some reason, it is just me on the stream now. I wonder if Bolton's going to come back in. But this game wasn't that good. The Cowboys, they won a game. Bolton just texted me and said, did my internet die or did you do something? Bolton, if you are watching, buddy, I did not do anything. You are more than welcome to join back in, and we'll probably wait for him. But, yeah, the Cowboys, they found a way to win the game. Good for them. And the Steelers found a way to lose the game. And I got nothing else to say for this game. Rain delays suck. And we're kind of just waiting for Bolton. So, chat, what did you like about this game? Z Money, if you're watching, what did you like about this game? But, man, oh, man. Bolton. I think his internet went out, ladies and gentlemen. But we're going to go to the next game here, which was the Monday night game. This was it was Monday, 2 nights ago. I apologize. But we had the Saints at the Chiefs, where the Saints lost the game. Honestly, they shouldn't have even been close to this game. They looked terrible, but it was 26-13. And the Chiefs should have just murdered them. Jerry Bolton, what the hell? StreamYard died for me. I'm sorry, buddy. It happens. Try and get back in, dude, if you can. Jerry said most of my teams are money leagues. Bolton, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I'll send you another invite, but that's weird that it kicked you out like that. And I do apologize to, our loyal watchers here. But what is BS in sports without some bloopers? And yeah. But, oh man, I have 3 $200 leagues. Damn, Jerry. Scott's Fishbowl and the $100 combined in those 6 leagues. I have only 6 losses. Damn, Jerry. We need to get in a league together. You mean business, and I like that. Carr loses his starting gig. Didn't see that come. Yeah, no, 100%. That is what I was going to bring up against the Saints. Spencer Rattler was named the starter today. And, I mean, he looked good in the preseason. He has that rookie buzz. He was the Senior Bowl MVP. And they have talent. They have Olave. They have Rashid Shaheed. So that should be an interesting game this week. I want to see how he develops and looks and see if he has that confidence with him. And the Chiefs just continue to win. They find ways to win. But Kelsey looked good without Rice there. Kareem Hunt looked like his old self. He looked fast. He didn't look anything like he looked like in the Browns. And so the Chiefs are still dangerous here. And that's a scary thought for sure. But if there are no more questions, comments, or concerns here, or any fantasy football questions in relation, I am signing off by myself because Jared Bolton decided to leave me midstream. What a guy. We love to see it. But I appreciate y'all watching the Week 5 review brought to you by the BSing Network, where we do a little bit of BS and we talk a whole lot of sports. I appreciate it, guys. Y'all take care. See you next